I know I'm a bit backlit right now, but I'm just trying to switch up the scenery here. I always want to start the vlogs facing the window because that's the best lighting, but then it looks the same every time. Big windows, they're a blessing and a curse. Mostly a curse when it comes to filming. But yeah, it's currently Tuesday and I don't know what exactly I'm doing today. I haven't planned the day out, although there's a lot I could be doing. Thankfully, I finished off the big painting. I finished it in the last vlog if you haven't seen it. Although I want to wait for the front to dry before I paint the edges, the sides of the canvas. And then I'm gonna wait for that to dry before I put the mounting hardware on. I haven't even purchased the mounting hardware yet. I also finished drawing the DTF transfer for the t-shirt. So one thing I actually do want to do today is prep the gang sheet to order the transfers. And I want a few different transfer sizes, so I need to plan that out. And I suppose I could also order the blanks. I probably should also prep some more art print files and get those ordered. Oh, and more prints came in. Maybe let's unbox those right away. I haven't opened the box yet. I got a delivery notification for 2 of my orders, so I'm assuming both orders are in the same box. Yep, that's definitely 2 orders worth. So some of these I ordered 50 of, and some I ordered 25 of. Okay, those are the 50s. Let's do the rest of the 25s first, because that's what we were opening in the last vlog. Okay, so this one is Newt. This one's different from my other prints because it's not on the soft touch card, since black does not print well on the soft touch. So it's just their regular matte prints. I don't think this is the right stock. It feels thin. Let me compare it to the duckies. I swear that's a little thinner. I mean, it says 16 point, but whatever. Anyway, these ones do feel thinner than the soft touch, even though the soft touch is also considered 16 point. But yeah, there she is. Okay, next. Pumpkin patch. This one's been out of stock for a little while, maybe a year or something. So that's why I didn't get too many of it. But I love the colors and the cottagecore, autumn vibes. Oh, Vera! The Vera 2.0 technically, because I had originally done a marker illustration and I had redone her digitally, so this is the digital version. She turned out all right too. I was a little nervous because it's quite a dark print. I'm like, can I get away with this on soft touch? And I'm like, I think I can. Like, the skirt is black, but it's not super dark black. And the navy background looks great, so I'm actually really happy with how that one turned out. Oh no, it's more Newt. Okay. Does that mean I did more than 25 Newt? I think that's a 50. But only 25 Vera? Maybe there's more Vera to unwrap, I don't know. I don't remember the quantities of everything. Oh no, here's more Vera, okay. I was looking at her like, maybe I should have ordered more than 25. I did. And more pumpkin patch, okay. So all of the prints in here are quantity 50. We have Tulip Bun. First time this print is on the soft touch card instead of that matte paper with the white border. Oh, so cute. And then first line. She's an artist painting on a canvas, making the very first line. Ah. And then so this one it looked correct when I ordered it, the cropping and everything, and then I was looking back at the order and the preview for the print was incorrect. But then I was looking at my order confirmation email and the cropping was correct. So I was like, what am I receiving? Am I getting the wrong version or the right version? Wrong version. Like, I don't know if I even want to sell these as B grades. These might go straight into the recycling bin. Breeze. So when I first released this, it was a hollow print, and so this is the first time it's non-hollow. Hollow doesn't show up on pale colors very well anyway, so maybe it wasn't the best one to do as hollow, but I think back then I was doing all my prints like that. So ethereal, so beautiful. Then Lena, that's an oldie. She might have been up on the Redbubble, I can't remember, but I just love this one. It was on the toned textured paper, and you can see a lot of that texture coming through. So cute. Oh, Petal Dance. I just love her face on this one. Her eyes are huge, but it's so cute. And then Bubbly. So this one's meant to be upside down like this, her hair dangling. And it was when I was prepping this print file, I realized I've done the kitty locket before. It's got some 90s vibes and whatnot. Oh, cute. And next, Jelly Dreams. This one was a hollow print at some point, now brought back as a regular soft touch print. That was watercolor with a bit of marker. Next, Midnight Rain. I think I did this one hollow when I released her, so now we have the non-hollow. That was one of the more recently available prints. Then Floral Friend, somewhat recent-ish. This one was an oil painting, and it's a Bridgerton-inspired piece with the style and softness. I don't know. And now for the last one. Oh, this shrink wrap has this bunched up spot on it today. Gotta snip it. Silence. She's crying. She's going for a walk. And you know when it's real snowy out, it's very quiet, especially at nighttime like this. The snow absorbs sound, and it's just, you know, she's going on a walk in silence, thinking about stuff. So there's the next batch. I don't know about Sunflower. I might not even reorder it because it was fitting weird on the thing. Like, because it has a border, it's had some white space at the top and bottom when I had aligned it properly, not like this. Like it went all the way to the edges on the sides, but not top and bottom. It just doesn't fit that well because of the border. So I don't know if I'm even going to reorder that, honestly. And there are more prints to come because there are over 60 that I'm ordering. And this is what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 14. That's only 14 out of the 60 some. I've been stacking all the prints over here, and I just realized. Oh, hello. Those colors are pretty accurate. That's the original painting. Now I'm also going to go through here and keep any of the cards that don't have the knife line in them. And I can use these as dividers between the prints because I'm probably going to have to store them vertically, file folder style. So I'll need dividers. I've done that before, but with cardboard dividers, which is really nice, but I can't cut that much cardboard. We'll use the card stock. Sorry if my nails looked nasty there. The tips are orange this morning, and they're getting more orange as the day goes on. The last time something like this happened, it was because of my pants, and I am wearing a new pair of pants today that I've never worn before, and I haven't washed them yet either. So maybe it's from that? I don't know. I've never had orange transfer from black pants, but it could be. I ordered these when I ordered the Bellin canvas blanks because I wanted to see what the colors were like, and I was like, oh, look at these pants, let me order those. And the second I pulled them out of the packaging, I was like, I think these are scrubs. I'm by the door because I'm giving the babes some outside time. I gotta open up the catio for you. Yeah, it's a lovely day. It's supposed to be over 30 degrees. It was already 23 when I went for my walk earlier. I've been doing my little daily laps around the pond. Haven't missed a single day. It's a short walk. It's like just under 20 minutes or so, but better than nothing. Oh my gosh, this thing's finally opening. There's some yellow flowers, some white flowers. I don't know if these are even flowers. This looks like a weed, but I don't know for sure, so I've just left it. There's a few of those. I'm gonna hose down this chair. It's just too nasty. I can't even sit in it. The kitties did not like that. There you go, BBs. Catio's open. I'm now going to make the DTF gang sheets. I'm just looking at sweatshirt sizes. These Bellin canvas ones do go to extra small, so I'll have 9 sizes total, so I could do 3 different transfer sizes. So first I'm going to build a spreadsheet. Yeah, spreadsheets. I'm going to decide how many of each size I'm buying, how many of each color, and that way I'll know how many of each DTF transfer size to order. I'm probably going to order a lot of shirts. I'm going with 4 different colors. I don't know which ones will be most popular, and people have expressed that they do want the option of having the design on the front of the shirt, so I might, yeah, I think I will have that option available. That means I have to do the made to order though. I was gonna maybe pre-make a lot of the shirts, but if I'm giving that option, we gotta do made to order. It's gonna be so many variants, 9 sizes, 4 colors. There's cat and dog version, then front and back version. I think I need to learn to just say no, even though someone wants something on a different color or done a different way, doesn't mean I have to do it. But in this case, I'm willing. It's so easy to cave in when there's even just like 2 comments saying something. I'm like, oh, I have to do that then. It's like, no, I don't. But at least for now, we'll give the option. Maybe down the road, I'll remove the front option. I don't know. Okay, here's what I've come up with that gets me roughly 200 shirts. It's 202. If you select some cells and go down here, it'll tell you the sum. So 202. There's 12 of the gray for 5XL because I have to buy it by the case. These ones would be Gildan. The rest are the Bella and Canvas. I can only get 1 3XL in black at the moment. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see if I can get more before these drop. But everything else I was able to get, which is nice. And now to figure out how many of each transfer, I can again just select cells like extra small through medium. Down here it says there are 68. Then I just have to decide how many of those are cat versus dog. On the plus side, I could always order more if I need because the DTF transfers arrive quite quickly. Same for the shirts. As long as they're in stock, I can order more if a color is selling really fast. I kind of want to do 2/3 cat. It's tough to say because I haven't done dog stuff before, so this, like the dog stuff might sell disproportionately well. So that would be 45 cat to 23 dog. I could probably just put formulas in here to make it do the calculations for me. Like, why am I using a separate calculator? Now, this is a size large shirt. A 12-inch width graphic fits quite nicely, although this would be the smallest of the size to get this. It'd be large, 2XL, 3XL. So I might want to go a little bigger even. That would be 13 inches wide. I guess I gotta realize too, once you're wearing it, it's not gonna be flat like this. This will conform to your body, and so if I put this shirt on with a graphic this big, my entire back would be covered in terms of width. So keeping that in mind, I might go back to 12. Because also thinking 12 inches, if I hold it up like this, the design's technically wrapping around a little bit. So based on the width of the shirt sizes, I'm gonna go with these. 10 might be a little wide on an extra small, but I can't go too small. Whoa. I don't know if different shirt sizes should have different locket sizes as well. To keep it simple, it'd be nice to just do one size. So now I have my sizes, my quantities. I can build the gang sheets, which is just a really big document that's got the files in it. Actually, I'm gonna make the lockets a little smaller. So that one that was previously the smallest is now the middle size. So there we go. Mr. Spider from yesterday's live stream, the jumping spider that was attacking me. First, he descends on his little web, all menacingly, and then Kiki's tail caught it and he got knocked to the table, and I just kind of ignored him, forgot about him. But moments later, he's jumping up into my hair. Spider coming down on his web. Kiki, look. Look at the boogie. You're almost rubbing up against it. Kiki, I'm trying to hold him. Ah! It's on her. Wait, no, it's right there. It's on the desk. Oh, hello, little fella. He's suddenly not scary anymore now that he's not dangling. Let me turn off the sketch layer for a second. Spider's fucking crawling on me. Leave me alone. He was like in my hair. Come here, you little freak. He's a jumping spider. Oh! 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 Stop jumping. I could let you outside if you stop jumping. Ah! I'm trying to show him to camera. He's so twitchy. He's just a little guy. He's trying to ratatouille you. He's like, make a spider version where it's all spiders in the frames. I won't bite if you won't. Looks like a low frame rate video the way he walks. He's walking along the cable now. That's right, go over there. So for the kitties, I've got one of each in this document, but I'm probably only gonna print one size per sheet. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up mixing them up. I'm also gonna label at the top of the sheet what it is. So there can be a sheet of size 1, a sheet of size 2, and a sheet of size 3 for cats, and then do the same thing for dogs. The length is to be determined. I just picked one of the lengths that's on the DTF transfer website. I'll just start filling the space and then decide what is a good length. So for the smallest size, it fits quite nicely on a 39-inch length. That gets us 6 transfers, and I got the 6 lockets, 6 Baylee J logos, and then I labeled what this is. Size 1, extra small to medium. I feel like I'm going to struggle more with the other sizes because I would need a 24-inch wide gang sheet for a 12-inch design. These are 22.5. Okay, despite that first size fitting perfectly on that sheet, I might have to go mix sizes on a sheet because I can't fit 2 side by side for the medium size. I put the medium size one on hold and I brought in the big one on a 5-foot transfer. I can only fit 4. And that's going to come out to $9.37 per DTF graphic. Like, that's going to make the shirt so expensive because that's on top of the cost of the shirt itself. If only I could do these rolls a little wider. It has to be 22.5 wide. Now, one way I could do this is cut a design in half. So I'll end up with 2 halves that I have to tape back together before pressing. That would be annoying, but if it's gonna save a lot of money, then I might as well do it because $10, nearly $10 per transfer is way too high. Okay, still on the biggest size transfer on the 5-foot sheet, I've managed to squeeze in 1 extra by cutting them in half. So here's a half, here's a half, here's a half, there's a half. I can just barely fit them, and then I squeezed in the lockets down there. And I have room for all 6 Baylee J logos plus some extras. I could pepper some into the other nooks and crannies, but it doesn't need to be that efficient. So that gets us to a cost of $7.50 per transfer. Now I'm gonna have to see what the overall average is across all sizes of DTF. Okay, and then for the smallest size, that was $24.37 for that sheet. It's a shorter sheet. And I fit 6 on there. So that's $4 per transfer. So once it's all like ordered, I'm going to take my total cost divided by the number of transfers, and then I'll know for sure what the average cost is. I've got this video playing in the background while I work. We're not a cult inside Twin Flames universe. Now for the medium size, I managed to fit 6. Just barely 4 vertically, and then 2 that are cut up. And there's an extra locket in here just because there was space. I thought, why not? So now I know how many I can fit per sheet and how many I need. I can calculate how many sheets to order, but some of them are like 7.5 or like 5.6 sheets. So I might tweak, like I might make a sheet or 2 that has the extras on it. So I could order only 7 of this, and the 3 that are missing from that sheet go on this extra sheet I'm putting together. Okay, I officially ordered the shirts and the transfers. That took me way longer than I thought it would, but I'm excited that it's all ordered. Now we wait for everything to come in. Now I need to figure out the zips for the made to order because I have 3 different zip colors and I want to do 3 different colorways. And I'm thinking it's 1 colorway per shirt. So if you get the brown zip, you're getting the fall florals colors. And then if it's the turquoisey zip, then it's the pastel florals, and then if it's the black zip, then it's the neutrals florals. I haven't decided if it's going to be more silvery, more gold. I'm going to look at what thread we have. So yes, the brown one would look exactly like this, and then for the pastel, I'm kind of thinking green for the stem part, and that would make all the leaves green. It just makes sense. And then yellow can stay yellow, white stays white, and then anything that's orange goes pink. And this green in particular is one we didn't end up using because I bought this for stationery collection and then ended up using a lighter green. So I have a bunch of this just sitting around. This would be a great opportunity to use some of that up. And then for black, what do we have? Of course we have white thread. There's a navy. Here's the black. Gold. There's a couple spools of that silver color. This could go with the gold if I go that direction. And then there's another color. Where is that? The one I used on the baby blanket. I think that was this, wasn't it? I feel like there was so many options for the gold color scheme. I suppose the silver could be paired with this. This is a bit of a different texture though. It's semi-matte, but that would get us the two different shades of gray that we need. It's also navy for the stem. That's making it a little more colorful though. Navy would look better with the silver. Ooh. Ooh. Now that is cute. Oh. And I did originally picture it more neutral. Like, I feel like this is more neutral than gold. This is warm tones. I was picturing more like this, but I didn't think I had another color that would work. But you know what? Ooh. I think this is the winning combo. Again, I'll have to test it, but It's now Wednesday. Last night, I was playing a spooky game. I finally got back to Outlast 2 recently because I started it years ago. So I restarted it and I'm close to being done, but not quite. I thought maybe I could finish it last night. No. It's so scary. You have no weapons. You can only run, hide, or die. Where to now? Snowy exterior. Feels cozy. Oh my god. Battery. Ah, what the fuck? Ah! Okay, which one of these can I hide in? Some of the lockers you can hide in. Oh, come on. I thought I saw a prompt. Fuck, fuck, fuck! I think these are all gonna be locked. Y'all are horny. Ah! That's where I was gonna hide! Let's just close this door, actually. I am so scared, let me tell you. Close the window. I wanted to go out it. So scary. I hear footsteps. Okay. All right, let's go down. Now am I gonna remember the way back? Ah! He's coming! I'm stuck around the fire! Ah! Ah! Son of a bitch. There's no time to heal. Where the fuck do I go? Ah, no! So we'll finish that in Friday's stream. And now for today, first things first, I'm gonna stitch out those sleeve embroidery things. See how they look. I need to move some boxes of blanks out of the way. They're right in front of the machine and we have so many blanks right now in preparation for the made to order stuff. And then yesterday I bought a bunch of t-shirts for the DTF transfers. Although t-shirts don't take up as much space, not nearly as much space as sweatshirts. But I just need another t-shirt because it's warm weather. Even though it'll be cool weather before you know it, could be a good time to pick up a sweatshirt. We got a bunch down here. It's stacked to the ceiling. The closet full. And there's some outside of the room. There are even some in a closet upstairs because I had to order some of the 4XL, 5XL by the case. And so we have an insane quantity of those. Okay, I got the hooping station for the sleeves. I use this 15-inch width roll of stabilizer for sleeves and cut it down the middle. That gives us the perfect width. And we have some black ones pre-cut, so I'll use these for the black sleeves because we got a huge roll of black stabilizer with our machines and we never use it. So we have some pre-cut, some of it's still on the roll. So that'd be great for black sweatshirts. Not necessary, but I might as well use it up. And I'll need these hoops. Oh gosh, I need 2 hands. I'm scared. They're strong magnets. Okay, got it. Like that, and you can clamp it down. For sweatshirts I typically do 2 pieces, but for the sleeves we can get away with 1. I think because it's such a narrow hoop the fabric doesn't move around as much. I'm gonna do a size medium because I might keep this for myself. We'll see. So the way we do it is we pull it so that the shoulder seam is just over the edge of this. Kind of like hook it over. And look at the seam to make sure it's roughly centered, just like an estimation. And then also follow the seam underneath to make sure it's not twisted. Like the seam is to the left here, so I gotta spin the sleeve a bit to make sure it's centered. Now usually we snap this on with the notch facing up, but that would mean we feed this into the machine hood side first, and that typically is what we do for these. But sometimes the fabric bunches up and the machine stitches through 2 layers of fabric. So I think we should feed it onto the machine cuff first. So I've rotated my design 180 degrees and I'm gonna flip this 180 degrees so the notch is down here. Just tighten it up a bit. Feels pretty good. And can pull it off. That sleeve's ready to go. And this is a long stitch out because it's a pretty big embroidery graphic and it's both sleeves, and these are some of the most expensive blanks I have. I think they're actually the most expensive blank I have. So these are not cheap, okay, but they're so comfy. I also need to get the new thread colors on the machine. There is a shiny white already on there, so I can just set this other one aside. But the rest are matte thread. I need to do a swap. I'll take off the browns. We probably don't need the brown stationery stuff on both machines. Christian's probably going to redo all this anyway. He'll kind of plan out what colors he wants on what machine. So I left the old thread threaded through the machine so I don't have to re-thread everything. Tie the old thread to the new thread and then pull it through the machine. Okay, I made a little knot here. What have I done? Ah. Okay, that's for sure going to be too thick to pull through the eye of the needle, so I will have to thread the needle, but that's okay. So that's number 9. I'll release this so I can pull the thread through. Then I don't have to manually put it through all this. But yeah, we got a little bunch at the end, so to get it through the needle, I'm gonna have to cut it. I don't have the new needles on yet that I bought. They did arrive. Skinnier needles. I'll have to get Christian to put those on the machine for me. All right, now I gotta do that for the rest of the colors. Okay, here's how it's looking in the embroidery software. The colors are wrong because the colors I just took off the machine are what you're seeing. I haven't programmed it to show the new colors, but this is roughly what it's gonna look like. So sleeve first. Then there's less fabric bunching up at the back. This does hang though, is the thing. It's like weighing down the hoop. I think that's why we did it the other way initially, is so that this wouldn't just hang. But I think it's a necessary evil because we've torn up so many blanks and they're expensive blanks, so let's not do that. Oh my god, why was the presser foot so high? That was not snapped in all the way. Okay, why am I so nervous to hit start? Back. It's making a little rattling noise. I think that's the hoop bouncing a little bit. Now, all my designs are digitized for the matte thread, which requires a higher stitch density because it's quite a thin thread. It's supposed to be 40 weight, just like the standard Madeira thread, but it's not the same at all. So now I'm using the slightly thicker thread with the same digitizing settings. It might be maybe too dense, I don't know. I'm sure it'll look fine. It'll probably just look extra good. I just got some food, then came back down to check on it, and whoo, it's looking good. Technically, I could have the pastel one running on the second machine right now, but I'm just taking it easy. We'll do one at a time. I'm now gonna prep more art print files and get those ordered. I'm gonna see if I can get through all the remaining prints. So I have all these I need to prep, and these, and those. And now before I get to those prints though, this is done. Oh my goodness, let's pull it off the machine. Wow, wow, look at that. Hold on. Got a couple loose threads to trim, but, oh yeah, would you look at that? I'm just so happy this worked out because I wanted something with the gray, but I was like, I don't have a second color to go with it. Ooh. Yeah, I think this one's gonna have to be mine. So cute. I'm probably gonna take the strings out though. I don't like strings in my hoodies. So yeah, I'm gonna make it so this is the only colorway you can get on black. One colorway for brown, one colorway for the pastel. But then I also forgot about the forest green zips. I did order some of those. That will get the fall floral design, the yellow and orange one. So for yellow and orange flowers, you have a choice, brown or forest green. But the other ones, it's like one availability, which means we could stitch some of these out ahead of time. Like there's no other design that could get stitched on this zip. I only am stitching fall florals on them at the moment, so we could pre-make some of them, which would help with the workload once the orders do start coming in. I'm just mostly scared for that initial influx of orders because once we have this up for a while, we're not going to be getting that many orders in for the made to order, like maybe a handful per week. But that initial influx is going to take us a while to get through them. So anything we could do in advance would help. I'm on a side quest right now. I just really wanted to fix this butterfly. It needed more yellow. It was just dark overall. I'm grabbing paint straight from the tubes. Give me some of this gel medium here. Yeah. Just blend out the color I'm using. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's so much better than before. Yes. Cutting off some of the illustration pains me, but almost every print has to be like that. Who remembers this one? For some of them, I'm removing the signature. Others, I'm leaving it. I don't hand sign the prints anymore, so I probably should just leave the signature. But there's also the stamp on the back of the print, so I'm fine. Like this one, I took it off because it's very in your face, but then there was just this blank corner, so I put it back. I'm bringing Apron Girl to the shop, and I just had to open the other Apron Girl files because this is 3.0. So before her, we had this. And before this, we had this. The ruffles and wrinkles are pretty good, but and we're probably due for a 4.0, but I don't think I can top this. Like, the style of the face would be tweaked a little bit, but, like, I don't know. I feel like this is a pretty strong illustration, especially the colors in, like, the shadows and stuff. Like, look at all the colors I got going on in here. The nice gradient in the background. Like, this is probably one of my stronger illustrations, honestly. I also love this one. This is one I made into a print earlier today, and it's just so fun. The black background, the ribbons everywhere, the blood droplets. It's so fun. I need to do more stuff with ribbons. It's just so fun. It's nonsensical, but I like that kind of stuff. It's kind of like the painting I've been working on with the hair and the butterflies. Does it really make sense? No. And that's what I love about it. Mountain Cat is a tragedy because that is RGB, and then CMYK is just so dull. Let's go check on the embroidery. Wow, so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm loving these different color schemes. Then of course this one also on the forest green, or not, yeah, forest green. There was originally a military green as well, but we're not bringing that one back. This is the forest green, a heather forest green, so it's got the white bits throughout. So I'm gonna stitch out the second sleeve on this one, and then I'm out of here. I might need to keep this one too. I need one for every outfit color scheme, you know? And I know I have way too many sweatshirts, but I don't have that many zips. And a few of them are just blank samples that have been lingering around. Look at it, the pastel cuteness. Ugh, I'm just so excited about all of these. Yes, this was such a big success. Let me know what's your favorite of the ones I made. There's a sale going on right now, so I'm not using my coupon code because the sale's better. So I got one giant mega order with 25 different prints in it. And that's one more task I've slowly been chipping away at that is just done. Yes, okay. And I'm going to end the vlog here because I'm just going to do some editing for the rest of the day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.